Burpees. Mitten Fitness members and friends, it is Saturday, April 18th. Welcome, welcome. Today you're going to need one heavy object and a timer. There are Tabatas today, so you may want to look in our description below for timer apps. It does make your life a lot easier. Stay tuned for a warm-up and I'll be back with your strength. For the warm-up today, we've got 3 rounds of upward to downward facing dog with toe touches. We're going to do 3 of those movements, which I'll show you. We've got 3 shin boxes and forward folds. I'll show you those as best I can. And then we've got 3 scorpion stretches each side. I'll show you those as well. You're going to do 3 rounds of all of that. So for the downward, upward to downward facing dogs, get down on that ground. Arms are straight. Legs behind you. Arms are straight. Chin is up, chest forward. Feet and legs behind you. Really feeling the stretch in your abdomen and your hip flexor area here, if you're doing it right. And then just reach that chin toward the ceiling. Then you're going to push back into downward dog, trying to get those heels on the ground and make that A with your body, hinging at the hips. The head can be loose here. And then when you're in downward dog, you're going to touch the right hand to the left foot and back, left hand to the right foot and back. That is 1 rep. You're going to do 3 of those upward to downward facing dog and toe touches. Next up is shin box and forward fold. I am not warmed up, so we'll see how this goes. Feet out front, kind of in the butterfly position, but loosely. You're going to take that right knee and fold it in front of you. Then you're going to fold over the left foot. Come back up, bring that foot back forward, the right foot. Kick the left foot out, left knee forward. Here's my problem. And then fold over that right foot and back up. And then do it again 2 more times, 3 times total. Shin box and forward fold. The scorpion stretches. These guys are back and forth, lay on their belly, arms out to 90, but then just above 90 with those hands. You're gonna take your right leg, right foot, right heel, twist it over, good thoracic stretch and a good shoulder stretch here. And then come back. And we're gonna do 3 each side. Try to keep that heel from touching the ground. A little bit more of a stretch by not giving that leg a break by touching the ground with it. Okay, so 3 each side of those. 3 rounds of all 3 of those movements total, and you'll be all warmed up and back here for strength. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you're warmed up. Today's strength is some Tabatas. Going to be done a little bit differently. Tabatas are 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. You're going to have 4 different movements. First movement's going to be squat jumps, where you're going to do 2 rounds of 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest on the squat jump. Then we're going to move to mountain climbers, and you're going to do 4 rounds of 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest on the mountain climbers. Then we're going to move to hollow rocks. You're going to do 6 rounds, 20-second rounds, 10 seconds rest on the hollow rocks. And then last, you're going to do the lateral lunges. You're going to do a full Tabata, 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So you're going to end up doing 10 total minutes of work. So let's get to it. Let me show you those squat jumps. You've seen them before, but squat jump, find that squat stance, down, into the squat, and up. Try to touch that ceiling, but also absorb that landing. Really jumping up, reaching up for 20 full seconds, 10 seconds rest. That's the squat jump. Mountain climbers look like this. Plank it out, and then bring the knees to the chest. 20 seconds of those, 10 seconds rest, 4 rounds. After that, you've got hollow rocks. For those hollow rocks, get on your back, make that bowl, legs are raised, core is locked, arms are locked, and you rock. Tailbone to mid-back is all that's really touching the ground on those. Rock back and forth. Now if you don't have the rock yet, you can just do hollow holds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right? Same bowl position, just hold it. All right, you're doing 6 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off rounds of that. Then you move to lateral lunges. Lateral lunges, nice wide stance. Go toward that knee that you're lunging toward and back to the other. Boom, boom. Try to keep that chest up. Knees tracking over toe. Lateral lunges. Now these are doing a full 8-round Tabata of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and then you'll be done with the strength. So press pause, get to those, and I'll see you back here for conditioning. Okay, welcome back. Conditioning today is an EMOM. Every minute on the minute, you're gonna do 2 different movements. So you're gonna start that minute, which actually starts at 0. As soon as the clock starts running, you're gonna do 5 to 8 burpees. This is up to you, this is up to your skill level. If burpees are slow and hard for you, then just stick nearer to the 5. And then you're gonna do, after those 5 to 8 burpees, for the rest of the minute, you're gonna do as many reps as possible of single arm dumbbell push presses. I'll show you those. And then you're gonna, as soon as minute 1 hits, you're gonna roll right back into burpees and finish out that next minute with as many single arm dumbbell push presses as you can, and so on and so forth until you've done 100 total push presses, single arm dumbbell push presses. And then you're done. It's gonna be a fun one, trust me. All right, so for the burpees, I've shown you these before. We've done a few this week with the open workout, etc. The support your local box workout, rather. But burpees, drop down, chest to the ground, hop up, clap. Back down, and again. Now if you need to scale these, scale them into squat thrusts, no problem. Plank it out, jump it back, up, and clap. Squat thrusts. Basically the burpee minus the push-up. After those 5 to 8 burpees, you're going into maximum repetitions within that same minute of single arm dumbbell push presses. Grab your object that you're pressing with, whether it's a dumbbell, kettlebell, anything you can safely put over your head and controllably bring back down. All right, so if it's heavy, make sure you clean that weight up to the racked position. And remember, on the push press, you get the dip to position 1. Back is straight as if it were against a wall, but you do get that leg dip. And then you drive up and press up, timing that press at the full extension of your knees and hips. And as you come down, bend the knees and go back up. Single arm dumbbell push press. I'll do it for the front for you too here. Switch arms so I'm balanced. So again, dip to 1, drive up. As many of those as you can. Keep it balanced as possible. 3 to 5 each side, switch, etc. Or next minute, start where you left off on the other side. However you want to do that, but try to balance out. Get those 50 reps per arm, per shoulder on those movements. And again, your workout is done after 100 total single arm dumbbell push presses. Don't forget those burpees at the top of every minute. Press pause, have fun. This is for time, get your best time, but do not compromise safety and movement. All right, guys, have fun. The second one is the scorpion stretch. Some of you might be familiar with this one. Basically laying on your stomach for this. Your arms are out just above 90. And then let's start with the left leg. You're going to bring that left foot over the back. And you should feel a stretch in your right shoulder. And then a kind of an opening up of your thoracic area. And you don't want to touch the ground with this. You just want to let it hover. You get a little more of a stretch out of it that way. And again, you can hold these for 30 seconds. Or if you want, you can do these dynamically by rotating each side. Just make sure those arms are straight, slightly above 90 with those hands, arms, and really feeling that stretch. Keeping that leg hovering, not touching the ground with that foot. Scorpion stretch. So 30 seconds each side of those, about a minute total time for each of those movements. That's your cool down. After that, you can do the shutdown challenge, or you can fast forward through this cool down, do the shutdown challenge, then come back and do the cool down. Might be better. Anyway, that's April 2nd for you. Have a great day, you guys. All right, congratulations. You have graduated into a new shutdown challenge. The last one was challenging, to say the least, especially at the very end with all those reps that have accumulated. Nobody expected to be closed this long, but thanks for challenging yourselves and sticking with it. We've got a new challenge for you starting today, Saturday, April 18th. All right, so the new challenge has accumulating 1 full minute of elbow planking. Also, after that, accumulating 1 full minute of hollow holds. After that, you're gonna do 48 push-ups, more push-ups, but think how ready you'll be for Murph. And then after the 48 push-ups, you're gonna do 10 light, emphasize light goblet squats, okay? So this is going to increase daily by 5 seconds on the holds for the plank and the hollow hold, by 1 push-up, and by 2 light goblet squats each day that we continue to be closed due to this virus that's out there. All right, so let's show you the movements. Elbow plank, you probably know, but I'm going to show you. Down on those elbows. On the balls of those toes, your core is engaged. You're pressing down, pressing into that ground with your elbows and your feet, your toes. Really pressing down, really squeezing the abs, squeezing pretty much every possible muscle you can during this hold to get the most out of it. All right, that is your elbow plank. Hollow hold. Make that bowl with your body. Leg raise, arms up and out. Make sure your shoulders are off the ground. Basically only touching the ground from the center of your back to your tailbone and holding. Engage that core. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push-ups. Push-ups you know. Push-ups you love. And start in that full plank position. Down, chest to the ground. Elbows are in, either 45 degrees or tighter, and up. Push-up. Now if you don't have the full strict push-up, no problem. Go to your knees, down, up, down, up. And if you need to scale that even further, find that coffee table, bench chair, side of your rig, and do your push-ups into that object. All right, then last but not least, goblet squats. This is not necessarily light, but it is a kettlebell in the goblet position. Elbows are in, nice and racked. Your goblet is hugging your chest. Squat stance for these, and you're gonna start with that butt back. So push the butt and hips back, down, parallel or below, and back up. Have a blast with this shutdown challenge. It doesn't matter when during the day you do this. It is meant to be as well as your normal workout for the day. You can do it throughout the day, piece it up, do it throughout the day. You can do it before you go to bed. You can do it as soon as you wake up. It's your workout, it's your challenge. Just have fun with it. Thanks, guys. Hey folks, really appreciate you tuning in. Please do us a favor, press that like button, subscribe, find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, like us, follow us. Stay healthy.